Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your good friend Matt. We're back again here today at the only place that we always can be. And as you already know, that is Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. Today, guys, we've got another episode of new figure pickups. This is episode number 62. And wow, is this going to be a good one, huh? We got some really good stuff here to show you. Very excited for some of the stuff that has come in. Everything has shown up today. So we're going to get right into it, but we do have a few items that I want to show off first that are actually just a quick little backstory behind these. So these first three items that we're going to show off here are actually items that were on the MERCARI store page. We did a clearance on them, and I said, listen, if nobody's going to buy them for this price, I'm going to put them back in the collection, and I'm going to keep them for a couple of reasons, and we will discuss that right now. First up, right in front of you here today, we've got Elite Series 97 Omos, and as you can already tell, reason why we kept this one here, $22. It was listed on MERCARI, I believe, as well for $22. Put it up for clearance at 17 buckaroos, and it was passed on. So Omos back in the collection. I was originally going to get his more up-to-date Elite, and I think that was maybe an Elite Series 102, 104. I'm not sure. It's somewhere maybe in there. I think there was another one that was after this, and like I said, it was a little bit more up-to-date. So was going to get that one, but it's all right. This one will do just fine, and there's really no reason to go crazy over trying to find an Omos figure. You know, not saying that, obviously, I appreciate what he's brought to the business, and, you know, he's definitely one of the big men, that is for sure. That is for sure, but this Omos will be back in the collection, and I don't think we're going to have to worry about picking up any more Omos figures. As I've said before, the term one and done might apply here. So, and as we did before, I might even pop this open and might even just take out the belt and the accessories. Who knows? Maybe that will wind up on MERCARI, and we'll just keep the figure itself. Up next, this is not even going to be a figure. It is an accessory, and as I say all the time to you guys, yet again, here we are. So this was in this bag here, so you guys can just see really quick. Listed for $10 on MERCARI, and the reason why I decided to keep this was because if you guys don't know what jacket this is or who it goes to, this goes to Triple H Classic Superstars Series 1. That's Jakks going way, way back, 2004, 2005. Jakks Classic Superstars Series 1. And the story behind this is very simple. They are coming out with the new Legends wave, which will be from Mattel. I think it was Legends Series 28 or 29. It is a tribute to the Curtain Call. The Curtain Call is when the day of basically professional wrestling, kayfabe, went out the window. You know, a lot of people say it was one of the worst things for wrestling. Of course, all these years later, I'm sure they're looking back at that and saying, wow, how foolish that was. But none other than the Curtain Call. It is when Triple H and Shawn Michaels embraced in the ring with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash before Scott Hall and Kevin Nash went to WCW. And of course, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, and then we had Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But here is the thing. So these accessories from Jakks, this one in particular, they do fit the Mattel figures just fine, and actually sometimes maybe even a little bit better. This one may fit just a smidge better than that other one that we did originally get with the Network Spotlight Triple H, which is, again, like the Curtain Call Triple H style, that era a little bit sooner. But the Curtain Call Triple H in the Legends 28 that's coming out does not come with this jacket. So, again, $10 item. I put it up for clearance on the WrestleMania sale a few weeks ago. I believe we brought it down to $8, and nobody bought it. So it is now staying in the collection, and it will be the accessory that we add to that Triple H. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, last but not least, going into the collection is none other than the Stinger WCW Monday Nitro. These are the, I don't even know what they call these things, the vibrating figures here, or whatever they were back in the day. Very yellowing on the card here. And as you can see, it was listed for $20 dues. That's exactly what it was up there for. So $20. We clearanced this down to $15. Nobody took it, and it is now going to go into the collection. What are they actually calling these things? Does it say anything? Thumping Bashing, I think. thumping, bashing, and pulsating action figure. Okay, well, that is what that is. So, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one, guys. It's going to go in the collection for the reason that, well, one, I don't have any of these figures, and to have one that is on card, even though it is horrendous, it's still something worth keeping. So I'm going to put this one into the collection. Pretty crazy to think if you can even see. We'll have to turn this to the side, but up on the top here, top of this card, $4.96 at Walmart. How crazy is that? Sting. But added to the collection. He does not work. He does not vibrate. He does not make any sounds. But it'll be cool to look back on that and at least have it in the collection. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while. So those couple of items, like I said, the Omos and the Sting were already something that I was going to do anyway. And then the jacket for the Triple H kind of just fell into it on its own. But up next, we're going to get to the AEW, the couple of AEW figures that we have here, and then we will work our way right back into the WWE figures. Up next, we've got none other than the man Adam Cole, baby. He is right here, number 75 of Series 10, and no, that's not the 75th figure in Series 10, but they do number these figures, so he is number 75 in the Unmatched collection line. And Series 10 here. And this figure, a couple of reasons why I wanted to grab this one. The first one, definitely beyond anything else, is the Owen Hart title that he does come with there. And I don't know if we'll ever do an unboxing and review on this, so let's get a nice good look there. The Owen Hart commemorative title there from the Owen Hart tournament and Owen Hart Cup that they are running in AEW. Now, the reason why I wanted to grab this, though, is not only just for that belt, obviously very cool. The attire that he's wearing is very much, a tribute to Owen Hart. Same thing with the Britt Baker that we got prior. That was in that Double or Nothing pay-per-view series of AEW. And that was a Target exclusive as well. I'm not sure if this was a Target exclusive. Might not have been, but the Britt Baker was. We do have the Britt Baker. She has the commemorative Owen Hart Women's Championship, and obviously Adam Cole having the Men's Championship. And, at the time, obviously Britt Baker and Adam Cole were together. I'm not sure what the status is on that. As of right now, that is something I've seen a few times across some of the pages and groups that I follow. So hopefully all is well between both of them, and obviously wishing them the best. But Adam Cole, it is great to add him to the collection here as well, because now we have him as an AEW figure. Not sure if I'd have to get another Adam Cole AEW figure. Maybe, maybe not. I also do have his Undisputed Era 3-pack figure, of course, with none other than Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. That is his first time in the line, WWE Elite, so very happy to have that as well, and happy to add this one to the collection also. So now we've got Adam Cole in the AEW, in the WWE, and we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe we might have to get another one. Maybe that will be the one and done. Up next, we've got none other than the AEW exclusive, ringside exclusive, Switchblade Jay White, and that's the outer package to it. And as you can see, a very cool piece. The center knife there, the center blade is actually, you can see through it, so it goes right through to the package, and you can kind of see Jay White through there, which is pretty cool. But we've already opened that up to save some time here, and it was actually quite the unpackaging. It did not want to come out of there at all. So Switchblade Jay White, we've got him here. Had to get this. Not only is it an AEW ringside exclusive, which made it just that much more desirable, I definitely wanted to get it, but it is in the infamous favorite color of myself and Match Wrestling Collectibles, you could say. It is red everywhere. I love the color red. It is definitely my favorite color, and for this to have all this red all over it, I already wanted a Switchblade Jay White, and now we have it, and I think this is fantastic. Maybe, just maybe, we will get another one in the collection somewhere down the road, but now that we have this, it is going to probably hold me over for at least a little while. So, very excited for that. Switchblade Jay White AEW ringside exclusive. And that one might see an unboxing and review. We will see. Up next, guys, we're getting into the WWE figures. Let's show you what we've got here. It has been a hell of an episode for Ultimate Editions, and you will see why in just a second here. I don't know if this Ray is going to stand up on its own. Let's see. Can we flatten it down a little bit there. Nope, it is going to need a little bit of assistance. So, Rey Mysterio, I don't even know what series these are because when it comes to the Ultimates, I am so bad at keeping up with series and whatnot. I have no idea, but I am very happy to add this Rey Mysterio to the collection. Not super crazy as far as an Ultimate. I mean, he's got an entrance, vest here. He does have like a belt around him in the packaging. He's got an extra set of hands. He's got an extra head. It's kind of like I said about the Charlotte Flair Ultimate that we just recently got. It's very elite. It is not so much of as an Ultimate, because in an elite package, that jacket is on him. The extra head is in there. The extra hands are there, and it is an elite. So very cool, though, here. I'm very excited to have this. I love the fact that we've got a Rey Mysterio in the Ultimate Edition here, and not only just that, but this is a very cool figure all in all. Sorry if I had that glare on that figure for too long there, guys. I was looking at the figure itself, not at the screen here. And so, yeah, but you guys can already see we're probably going to do maybe an unboxing and review on this one as well. But a very, very cool figure here. Love this Rey Mysterio. And finally, it is in the collection. Up next, some more from the series. It is the same old thing when we come down to another Ultimate, and it is of L.A. Knight. Yeah, you could say L.A. Knight looking great here in this Ultimate. It was one of the reasons why, even when I bought that 4-pack of the Defining Moments figures we had with CM Punk, Kane, Rob Van Dam, and L.A. Knight, we were very on the fence. Were we going to keep the L.A. Knight? Were we going to get rid of it? And all in all, the more I started to think about it, the more I looked at the LA Knight, and the more I was like, do I really need to keep this Defining Moments figure? The Ultimate is probably just as much that, if not more. So the LA Knight that we've got here is exactly that. It is the Ultimate. So excited to add this to the collection. Ultimate Edition LA Knight, and I am sure we will have more LA Knight figures as time goes on, but I really wanted to grab this before it was too late, because sometimes I play the long game, guys, and it just never works out because I'm not looking for a clearance. I'm just trying to catch up on other things, and before I know it, the time has passed and these figures are gone. Kind of like the same thing with the Dominic Mysterio from that set. Sold out on Ringside. I had 2 opportunities to purchase him at Walmart, and I just passed on it. I don't know why. I kept thinking, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But, of course, once somebody starts getting the hype, they start getting going. And Dominic Mysterio is on that hype train right now, you could say, especially after WrestleMania. Up next, this one is going to be one that we definitely are going to have to unbox and review just based off of the ridiculousness of this Money in the Bank briefcase. I know we saw pictures. I know there was a lot of people that were very not sure of what we were going to get here, but I just don't understand how did Mattel even allow this to happen? I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts, the size of this briefcase. But I digress. Damian Priest, he is the man of the hour in front of us here, and this Ultimate is just that. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely ultimate. And very excited to add him to the collection. Obviously, I've been trying to get all of the Judgment Day figures put back together, get that line put back together, even though they are no longer a thing. But I do want to obviously get that group and fill out some of these factions, some of these tag teams, some of these, just some of these groups. There's so many guys that I still need to get. Obviously people from DX, people from the NWO, finishing up on the Bloodline, finishing up on the Judgment Day. A lot of guys in between, a lot of teams, a lot of groups, like I said. So looking forward to continuing to complete those. But this Damian Priest, a great figure. Very excited to maybe unbox this and review it, hopefully as soon as possibly tomorrow. But very excited for this. I do love the extras that he comes with. His jacket, his piece that's down there in the bottom, the extra heads. I mean, it's a great figure all the way around. It's just that, that briefcase. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, like, this is you guys aren't getting the best out of it right here, but I mean, this is my thumb in front of it. I mean, this thing is just huge, and I am by far not somebody who has small hands. So, I mean, it's something to really think about here with Mattel, and hopefully we will get something better in the future. You look at the 2-pack that they just had with Damian Priest and Finn Balor. It comes with a Money in the Bank briefcase. That size briefcase should have been what was in here, and I just think that this was a huge missed opportunity as far as that briefcase just being way, way too big. But let's not sit on that for too long because we still got more Ultimates to go. And the next one up is none other than the Great Muta. And this one will be one that gets unboxed and reviewed. The Great Muta, so excited for this. Can't wait to, like I said, unbox and review this. I can't wait to get the chase. I can't wait to get the Monday Night Wars figure and the chase. I am excited for that. So hopefully the Great Muta will start to fill up great parts of this collection. That is what I see in the foreseeable future. That's what I'm predicting, guys. I think we're going to see all of these Great Mutas on the channel, hopefully sooner than later. I would really love to find the chase of this, and like I said, the chase of the Monday Night War as also the regular figure. You're going to have to put all of them in the collection. So can't wait to see that. And I think he's got a Legends figures coming out. So what are we getting now? 5 Great Mutas all together between chases and just everything all the way around. That's 5 figures that we're already getting. How awesome is that? I mean, did we ever think that we would see the Great Muta in figure form through Mattel, through WWE? How wild is that? But this figure's awesome. Can't wait to unbox and review that. Up next, it is going to be the one that ends the video. It is going to be what you could even maybe say is the final part of this video, and it is none other than the final boss, The Rock. And The Rock here in the Ultimate Edition line as well. Same series as the Damian Priest and the Great Muta, and the only way you can get this right now from Ringside is if you buy the 3-pack, the 3-piece set. And if you don't, you cannot get it singly anymore because, of course, with all the things that go on and the little things that go on in wrestling, it is always a very much a mirrored image when it comes to what is selling. You know, Dominic Mysterio's Ultimate sold out. Why? Well, look at what just happened at WrestleMania. The Rock's Ultimate sold out. Well, not only is it the final boss Rock, and it comes with this title that everybody's going to want to get, but on top of that, a lot of people had expectations for The Rock at WrestleMania, not knowing what was going to go on, not knowing what was going to happen. I'm sure this figure sold quite a bit. So, very excited to get this. It also does mean that I believe the Rock that we have, the other final boss Rock we have, which was in the Elite collection, that was, I think, Elite 115 or 116. I think that figure is actually going to go up for sale because now that we have this one, I'm not really sure if I want to keep that other Elite. I think that one might wind up on the MERCARI. So, but this is the final figure. This is The Rock, the final boss of the WWE currently. I don't know. Will we see him again? Will he try to snatch another soul? Well, I'll tell you what I really think. I think we're going to see him and John Cena face off for that WWE Championship at some point in the near future. That's just a prediction. It's not a spoiler. But I will tell you this. A spoiler that you guys can have that I am always going to give away for free, and you can take this one to the bank. You can cash it in. You might not get much, but you'll get a guarantee that we are going to have videos on this channel every single day, and the way that you get to see them is by none other than hitting that subscribe button on the channel, hitting that bell icon, so that way you can get the notifications every single time that I am posting a new video or anything in between. You guys already know the deal. Leave me a comment on this video. What was your favorite figure in the video? Which figures are you going to jump on? Which ones are you going to pass on? Which ones are going to be on the long game list? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you for the final boss, The Rock, and for all the figures you see right here. It's Matt's Wrestling Collectibles, the only place we always can be, right here on YouTube. Until the next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you all there.